What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. I want to talk about the narcissistic stare, and this is going to be part 3. I've already did 2 videos on the stare. The first stare, I believe, was like the evil stare. The second stare was like a warning stare, like she's fed up if you don't stop, you know, this non-communication. What I'm gonna do is, that's the look she gave me in the second stare. And the third stare is the one that I got today from the narcissist. This stare was a bit of both of those stares in one, but it was like a daydreaming stare. The first 2 stares, if I looked away for a second and look back, she's gone. But this stare, if I look away and look back at her, she's still staring at me. So this one is a bit more intense, like a final warning. That's what I got from her today. And I got this from her like 3 times today. But on top of that, I noticed that for some strange reason, because we know how narcissists think, they don't give up and they refuse to lose. She thought that she can, you know, pull the hoovering card again on me today. She was trying to hold a conversation. I wasn't giving her any feedback, but she didn't, you know, she didn't give up. She kept coming, trying to engage in conversation or talking about something dealing with work that she don't even have to talk to me about. She loved to put herself in a position to tell you about something that needs to be done, like if she's the boss. And so I was very dismissive of that today, but my boss was like, yeah, she's going to take care of that for you. And I said, well, I could have done it when I finished doing this. And she said, yeah, let her go ahead on and do it. She don't have nothing to do right now. So she wait until she's in front of me and the boss. And she said, yeah, I'm going to do this for you. Just go ahead. And I'm looking at her like, we haven't had a conversation in months. Like, please don't even try it with me. I know what she's doing. I know she's putting on in front of the boss, and she's just trying to make herself seem sincere in trying to help me out with some work. I know what she's doing though. The second time today, she was trying to talk to me about something that we was gonna need for later on that day to ship off. I already knew about it though. So I didn't need her to tell me that. If you haven't been telling me all these weeks, what makes you think I need you to tell me today? I mean, these are the games that she plays, and she does this in front of other people. But if it's just the 2 of us, you know, somewhere, she just act different. I mean, she's like a monster when it's just me and her, and around other people, she pretends to be an angel. That's what they do. Now, the stare came a little later in the day before we got ready to leave work. And she gave it to me 3 times back to back. But she didn't take her eyes off me once I looked at her for a couple of seconds. Because I told y'all, I just look at her like, what are you looking at? But she kept looking like it was a final warning. And so also, one of the supplies who she got wrapped around her finger is starting to see another side of her. And I was like, thank you, Lord. And she kind of vented about it today to me. And I'm like, well, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. But it's like, you just have to find out for yourself, because that's something hard to explain and convince people. And so I decided to just let people figure out this person for themselves. So she realized that the narcissist is two-faced. And I say, well, it's way more than about her that's two-faced. But you will see if you keep dealing with her. And she was saying, because today she didn't do this for me and she didn't do that. And I said to myself, that means she's trying to discard you, which is why she all of a sudden wants to hoover me again. I'm like, girl, please, I will not be a part of your rotation. I will not. So you can get that out of your mind. And I'm pretty sure she realized that through my actions. But of course, she's not going to give up, because narcissists refuse to lose. They're not going to leave you alone. And then with my situation, we work together. You know, that's like that's just giving her more leeway to just feel like she can do what she want, you know, and anything regarding me and the work. So she's going to have a field day with that. But it's been peaceful. It's been peaceful. That's why if I don't have nothing to really talk about the narcissist, it's pretty much the same old, same old. But when I come to you with videos like this, it's something new that I'm noticing about the narcissist. And that's the stare. And like I say, this stare is piercing, but it's like a daydreaming stare. Like she was just glued on me. And I'm telling you, it was like she was warning me. The other stares, you feel like it's a warning, but this one was more intense because she wouldn't stop looking at me. Also, my other coworker noticed her doing the stare to her, but when she turned away and looked at her, she took off. So she came back and did it to the coworker again, because the coworker was talking to me about how two-faced she's been lately. And she says, she's looking at me now, come see. And I was just like, laugh like dying inside, Lord. I got a good laugh out of that. When I come to peek, well, she took off. Like she was not going to let her see me doing the same thing, you know, that she does to me. So that's like, what do they call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Not revelation. That's like confirmation, you know, about a narcissist and their ways. And these people are evil. And that's the last thing I want to talk about. I don't want to make this video too long. See, I don't know. It came to my spirit today when all this was happening that, and it kind of gave me a little, just peace in knowing that, like, God don't sleep. And he knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. And don't ever think that God is not with you through these things. Dealing with this type of abuse, it's on a different level of just a regular abusive situation. This is something different because it's dealing with the mind and just a lot of things that these people do to you that can really, you know, they sabotage everything that's going on with your life and just put you in a very miserable place. And that can even cause some people to commit suicide. So the spirit came to me today and say, when you're dealing with the demon in the flesh, it's a losing battle. This is something that we're not built to deal with on our own. These things, we have to give it to God. That's why we got to keep our trust in God and know that He is with us through all things. And I just thank God that I've been able to, like, just keep my sanity through dealing with this on a daily basis until I'm able to go work at a different site. But the thing is, in the meantime, it's just so much with this person it's coming to light, and people are still kind of, you know, just kind of dismissing it, sweeping it under the rug, which gives her the power to continue the abuse. And now she's doing it to someone else. And I've been the witness to that. And so, I don't know. I just hope that it doesn't get worse, because the person who she's trying to do this to now, this person is like, she's rebellious. Like, she will go toe to toe with you. And for her safety, I just wish that she would just kind of just learn how to deal with it and just leave her alone. Like, stop accepting things from her. That's one thing she needs to do. But we'll talk more about it. So I gave you the example of the stare. I know my cropping is kind of crappy, but I gave you an example of the stare on this video. And so yeah, that's all I pretty much wanted to talk about, the narcissistic stare part 3. So if you all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. And thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.